Good morning. We're finishing up this morning what we started last night. It's a rainy. I think we're going to get some snow this morning too, which will be okay with me. We're going to finish up. Here's my broccoli cheese casserole we made yesterday. Put it in the oven. I cooked it for maybe about 30 minutes, 30 to 35 minutes on 350. Because basically it's just the soups that we put in, it's just got to get down in the broccoli. Now, after we take this out of the oven, I did 2 long things of Ritz crackers, crumble them up real good. Now, if you're not making as much, you won't need as much. And then I put butter on them. So I'm going to put them on top of my casserole. They got a lot of butter in them. So you just spread them on top like that. And I may have a few too many, but that's okay too. Put them all over the top. And my oven is still warm from where I took it out a little earlier. So I'm just going to set it back in my oven. You don't have to have your oven on. It's just to warm the crackers good, maybe crisp them up a little bit. Now, while we're doing that, we're going to go ahead and start on the roast beef. I'll show you the roast beef in just a minute, but right now I'm going to make my gravy to go over my roast beef. Delane, if you can come over here just a little bit. I took a lot of the drippings out of the roast beef and put them in a pot. Added a little water to it. You just add whatever you need. Now to that, I'm going to cut it down first. I'm going to add a can of cream of mushroom soup. 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. And this will be our gravy to go over our roast beef. We're going to mix it up a little better in a minute. All right, to that, I'm going to add some garlic powder. You can use the garlic bulbs if you want to. This is just easier for me. So I didn't measure, just kind of shake in what you like garlic. Add a little more if you don't like it. Don't add so much. All right, to that, I'm going to add some Dale's sauce. And there again, I don't measure. You just kind of see what we're doing. Now, we're going to let this come back to a bowl. I'm going to put some pepper. I'm not putting any salt. You can always add salt, but you can't take it out. All right, this is my gravy. I'll be right back. This is what I use. Now, you can make your own gravy if you want. I just like this particular gravy on my roast beef. I put 4 packs in here. 4 packs of this and this amount of water. Okay? You mix it up real good. You pour it in here, stirring as you pour. So this is going to thicken it up. And we're blending everything together. See how thick my gravy's getting? Now I use 4 packs. You might can use less or you might can use more. I'll get some water. That made it pretty thick, and you can always water it down to the consistency that you would like to have it. I personally don't like my roast beef gravy real thick. So I'm going to cut it off. I'm just going to add just a little bit more. You can just add water till you get it to the consistency that you like. Okay. All right, I'll show you. See, I got my butter peas cooked for lunch today after church. Got some corn going over here. Gonna make some cornbread. And we're gonna be eating good after church this morning. So, okay, I'm gonna take this over here. It's pretty heavy. I need something to set this on. Okay.
Do I need to come around?
Yeah, come on around over here. Okay, here's my roast beef. I cooked it all night on low. You see how tender it is? It just falls apart. See how good it is?
That looks good.
Now I'm going to tear it apart just a little bit, because it'll tear up as everybody dips out of it. But this is the way I like my roast beef. Okay? Now I'm going to put it in the pan over here. Just put it all down in there. And I may tear it up just a little bit more. Can you see it's kind of dark over here? But that's a good pan of roast beef right there. It's going to be so good. Okay. Now, you know, yesterday I told you that I'm going to put potatoes and carrots in it, but I cook mine separate because I don't want them to overcook while my roast is cooking at night. So I've already cooked them together. I've got them over here in the drainer. And I just used the little baby carrots, and I like the little white potatoes. So we're just going to put that in there. Okay? And on top of that, we're going to add our gravy.
You got it?
Ooh, that's smelling good.
That smells so good.
Just kind of stir it around in there. Ooh, wait, look there. With those butter peas and that corn and broccoli and cheese casserole and cornbread. Just come on down and eat with us. Okay, that's our lunch for today. So when we get back from church, I pray that you have a church that you are attending today. I know the weather's kind of bad outside, but you know the Lord did a lot more for us than we can possibly ever do for Him. So just have a blessed day in the Lord today and enjoy your lunch. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you.